Alright, we have a Season 11 Cup game once again. Round of 32 again. I think we're getting towards the end of those games. Hi, Isomalt. Yep, you were there. Oh no. Said you disconnected for some reason, but you're still here, it looks like. But yeah, it's going to be Evan versus acecase. So we have Phoenix and Crane here. It looks like Crane is running Seeker of Fire. Okay, now you're not there. This are all stars? What is all stars? Oh, League of Legends. I didn't know that was happening right now. Well, it looks like they're on break, so you can just watch this. Ooh. Wow, interesting start here. So Evan finds Kanjo District, 2 Masters, and a Tadaka. He's just gonna go ahead and take the passing fade, actually. Alright, so Crane has a Cautious Scout and a Brash Samurai here. He's going to wave the Crane to honor the Cautious Scout. This is going to probably prevent any assassinates from coming out. And he attacks the Tadaka province. It's fertile fields, so Evan goes up to 9 fate. Unfortunately, he won't be able to draw a card because of Cautious Scout's ability. This is the Earth Ring. Yeah, we just see a pass here. He could display a power this, I guess. Alright, so it looks like no display power. Earthring is going to discard a Cloud the Mind. So I like that Crane is not attacking the Kanjo district, actually, because he's pretty sure that he's going to get the favor here. So he can just leave that up. Or maybe he's going to attack it now. Finds Manicured Garden, so this probably won't be a break. I guess he just wanted to see what the province was. And we see a pass. This is the airing, so Evan is going to go down to 8 honor. Not terrible. Yeah, I guess the airing was actually the only ring there that does anything, so that's fine. But yeah, definitely not an ideal start here. Ooh, we see a Shrine Maiden come down, though. He's going to draw a Display of Power from that as well. Yeah, Evan's just been passing so far. He passed during the Dynasty phase. He didn't really have a great character to play. So he's going to go for the Void Ring here. That's pretty good. And he's going to find Fertile Fields, so that will be a card for acecase. I should probably open the deck lists here. Wow, 3 Assassinate in the Crane deck, actually. He's running no attachment Crane. He has 3 Fury as well. So he could assassinate this, although it would not be a great... Yep, he does do that, actually. It's not a great use of an assassinate. This is turn 1. Pretty much just started. Ooh, we see Shrine Maiden number 2. That one is not going to draw anything, though. A little bit unfortunate. So, yeah, I mean, that assassinate was good if he didn't have another Shrine Maiden, but since he did, it was not really a great assassinate there. And the Void Ring is going to void off the Cautious Scout, so that will die now. Both players at 8 honor. The Brash Samurai stays here though, and of course Crane does get the favor, so this Conjure District will not be online. It'll be interesting to see if Evan keeps it or not. If he thinks... He does have Display of Power in his hand actually, so if he does think that he can get the favor this next turn, yeah, it looks like he is just going to keep it. He flips a favorable ground here, so he'll probably just have to play both of these masters. He is first player, so... Wow, a lot of low-cost characters from Crane, so I think Evan will probably get the Passing Fate no matter what, unless Crane just lets him have it. So we see first master with 3 Fate. I mean, favorable ground is good here, it's just that he probably would have liked to see maybe a smaller character there. Ooh, Doji Whisper with 2 Fate. Interesting. Plays the other master with 3 Fate as well. So yeah, Crane is going to have to either just give up the Passing Fate to play more cards or take the Passing Fate, in which case he'll be a little bit down on board here. But he will have 6 Fate, which is pretty good. Could play a Political Rival with that. The other thing about taking the Passing Fate is that then this means that Evan will only be able to display of power if he goes for a ring with Fate on it. Although the firing does look pretty good anyway. There's Narishma. Yeah, so the thing about the Master of Gisei Toshi is that if he uses that on a ring and his opponent attacks that ring, he can safely display power that. Acecase bids 4 here. Ace is stronger against clans that go wide and play weenies. Yeah, it looks like his cost curve is pretty low. He has a lot of 2-cost characters. Yeah, Evan, of course, is a very good player, one of the best Phoenixes. So we'll see what he can do here. Evan did end up getting the Passing Fate, and Acecase spent all his Fate buying characters. Interesting. The Masters are going to get used on the Water and Fire rings. Seems good. Those are the rings that have Fate on them. He could attack, like, Political Water maybe, and force the Brash Samurai to defend. Or you could just go Fire and try to turn off Voice of Honor. I like Fire here. Ooh, he is going Water, actually, it looks like. He does have the favorable ground, so he can just take the Fate here, and then after the Brash Samurai commits, he can just move home. I think that's a pretty good play. He does use up his political conflict, of course. He could have maybe gone for military there, and then you make the Narishma defend, or the Brash Samurai. Or both. I don't know, military might have been better there, but this is still pretty good. So Acecase has 2 attacks now. He has a lot of political especially with the favor. Turning off Noble Sack. Well, the thing is, he has display of power, so if acecase goes for the firing, he can just display of power that, since he used the Master of Gisei on the firing. Yeah, he does really want to get the favor, but he could potentially sacrifice Kanjo in exchange for displaying that firing there. Or he could have like a court games in his hand. Well, no, he can't play court games if it's fire. So it looks like we are seeing fire. It's going to be military, maybe. Let's see what he's going to do here. Like, if you go military at the Manicured Garden... Okay, he's going political at Manicured Garden, sending the Whisper... Might want to try for a Noble Sack. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but like I think there's no way you're getting a Noble Sack here, because this firing just gets displayed. Like, we literally saw him draw a display of power off of a Shrine Maiden, so we know that he has it here. Well, you can't court games. Yeah, we know that Evan has display of power in his hand, and he used the Master of Gisei on the firing, so you literally cannot play court games here. And this is probably just going to get display of powered. Not really sure. Maybe he is going to play like a fan or something. Why do you keep the other Whisperer back, though? I'm wondering why you don't just send both Whisperers. Maybe he wants an extra standing favor, just in case. He needs that for the Imperial favor, and of course he could have a fan as well. Yeah, we see no defense here. I think even if he has the fan, though, Evan's probably just going to sacrifice this so that... Ooh, wow, he doesn't have it, so he doesn't get the break there. And Evan will claim that ring and honor one of his masters. Oh, right. No attachments, my bad. So it would have had to be... No, he only had one fate. So yeah, there was nothing he could do to break that, actually. So Evan was just safe to not defend. I'm a little bit curious why he didn't send the other Whisper as well. Because, like, this way you have an extra standing glory, but if you had sent her, then you just break that, and then you don't care, right? Yeah, acecase is 32 events, that's true. So Master of Gisei is going to be pretty tough to deal with for him. Yeah, looks like we are seeing the Void attack. Yeah, I think Void is correct here. If you Void off Narishma, then the Crane player loses pretty much all of his military skill. And you can attack Fertile Fields for free since you already attacked there once this turn. Earth is always good, of course, but the hand sizes are so large that it's not really going to have a very big impact unless there's like a specific card that you really need to dig for. Probably gets Furied, yeah, that's true. We could see a Miyamoto's Fury here. Yeah, we could see Against the Waves from Evan, though, as well, if he tries to Fury this. And yeah, acecase just spent his last fate on a Steward of Law, so we will not be seeing a Fury. Ooh, so this is actually kind of annoying. If he foreshames you and you dishonor, then Voice of Honor is turned off, or turned on, rather. Yeah, he can Clarity. Clarity would be good. Although Foreshame dishonors you then, and then Voice is turned on, which you don't want, but I guess it's okay. Okay, he passes. There's the first Foreshame. He's going to dishonor. Plays a Finger of Jade. Interesting. So I guess he doesn't have Clarity in hand, probably. Like, you just play Clarity there if you have it, right? Ooh, acecase passes. So either doesn't want to spend another Force Shame or just doesn't have it. He could have been Force Shaming there just to remove the honor status so that his Voice of Honors were turned on. Although the Brash Samurai will die this turn, so... But, I mean, dishonoring a 3-fate character is always good when you're Crane. Because that's going to be staying around for a long time. Jeez, wow. Mind's Desire just posted a screenshot of he's trying out Phoenix Splash for the potential new restricted list. He used Mitsu to play a Shrine Maiden from his discard and drew Against the Waves, Void Fist, and Hurricane Punch. That's actually like the most insane play ever. Yeah, only military left here. That is correct. So it looks like acecase will actually be able to get favor, probably, because he just leaves the Whisperer standing here. But that's like what I was saying before. If you just send both Whisperers, then you just break Conjo District, and then you don't care if you get the favor, right? I gotta save that. Wrong window, though. He has the biggest brain. We all knew that. We do see a defense, it looks like, so just going to try and stop the break here. We see a Supernatural Storm, but it gets Voice of Honored. Not the best Voice of Honor there. He can just play that again with his Stronghold. And then if you Voice of Honor it again, then you essentially just traded 2 cards for 1, which is not that good. I mean, I guess it's technically 2 cards for 2 since it's removed from game now, but still, those... Spending 2 Voices of Honor there is pretty expensive. Ooh, and he has another one in his hand. So yeah, it didn't even matter. It looks like acecase is out of voices now. So he is winning on defense, and we see a pass. So this means Evan is actually going to get the favor, which is really huge. Acecase has no fate, so there's... Oh! He just played Curry Favor. Oh, wow, but it's traded for... with an against... What is happening? So he played Curry Favor to Ready Narishma. That would have tied the favor. Would have been 3-3. But we see an Against the Waves on the Master of Gisei Toshi, so Evan will still secure the favor. I mean, trading a Curry Favor for an Against the Waves is pretty good. So, like, I mean, at least he got something out of that Curry Favor. I'm not sure why that's in his deck, but we also see Embrace the Void on both of these Masters, so Evan's going to be getting back 6 fate over the course of 3 turns here. Yeah, looks like he did not see a Let Go. I mean, that's... I don't know if he's drawn a Fury yet, but I want to say that's his fault for running 2 Let Go and 3 Fury instead of the other way. Yeah, double Embrace here. Curry Favor is in his deck for the exact play he just made. I mean, yeah, I'm not arguing with that. I'm just saying, like... Okay, it's a 1 times Curry Favor. I guess that's okay. Like, people won't expect it. That's the good thing about it. It's still not a very good card, but I'll let him have it. So Conjo District turned on now. Let's see, Evan's down 3 cards and 4 honor, which is pretty significant, but he's way up on board now. It's fine for guest turns when you winner in every conflict. Upcoming against the Waves meta won't be as great. That's not true, actually. He's saying that Let Go is the best card in the game, but we all know that Borderlands Defender is actually the best card in the game. Let Go is pretty good, though. Ooh, a lot of cheap guys here for Evan. 2 naive students and a dreamer. We could see the infamous 6 Fate Dreamer. I don't think we will, but we could. There's a Savvy Politician. 2 Fate Dreamer, okay. I mean, it still sucks as a promo either way, right? Like, just give him a Voice of Honor promo already. Or even, they could have done Noble Sack. Noble Sack is on the trophy this season. That art's pretty good. Yeah. I was going to say, I think Evan is just going to buy all of his characters here, which means that Acecase does get the passing fate, but it's only 2 fate to 4. They both bid 5 again. I was going to say last turn when Acecase bid 4, I think that was probably a mistake. I think in this matchup, especially, you should just be bidding 5 pretty much forever. No. No, it's Borderlands Defender. The second best card is Iuchi Wayfinder, though. That one's pretty good. I'll give Shahai like a number 3. I'll put her at number 3. Ethereal Dreamer gets used on the air ring. And it looks like Crane is just going to attack air here. Man, Ethereal Dreamer is pretty good. Yeah. Any art that Lei Wang did gets an honorable mention from me. We see favorable ground to move Cautious Scout home. Best card in the game is Shameful Display? Nah. I mean, it's definitely really good, but like without Borderlands Defender, what is even the point, right? So Evan wins that conflict. Acecase just wanted the fate mainly. We see Evan going for a Void Ring now. He's really been hammering these Void Rings this game, trying to keep Acecase's board clear. He's been putting 1 fate on a lot of characters since he has all these low-cost guys. So Void Ring is pretty good for clearing all of that up. I think you void the... Do you void the Politician here? I think you void the Politician. I mean, Borderlands Defender is just the best card. You can't... There's nothing you can do about it. Clarity of Purpose on Master. I'm guessing that's the finger one. Man, I'm gonna be having nightmares about that Mitsu Shrine Maiden into draw 3 cards. And I didn't even see it firsthand. Okay, he double plays the Clarity. So both of these masters are not going to be bowing now. Gets the break on Fertile Fields there. The potential problem is that it's going to be kind of risky to attack a face-down province. If he hits like Feast or Famine, then that's not good. Okay, he voids Cautious Scout. Interesting. I guess that's fair. He really values getting the province effects. I would have definitely considered the Politician, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, after he uses the ability once, then it doesn't matter anymore, so if he just has, like, a Way of the Crane in his hand, which he should have... He's already played one, but there's still a good chance he has one. Okay, he's just going to go for the Firing, though, so maybe he does not have one. What did the Masters get used on? Void and Air, so those rings are already gone. So any events can be played now. He's just going with the Cautious Scout on a political attack. That is interesting. We see no defense. So if acecase plays a character, Evan can just conjure it. use box on scout, yeah. Okay, he plays a court games, sure. So if he does get this Firing, he's going to be able to honor 2 more characters here. Evan plays his own court games, though. Does he have the 3rd voice? No, he doesn't. Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to win this conflict, I would definitely use the Stronghold on my scout. Like, he has to have a conflict character now, but even if he does, it just gets Conjo District. Why didn't he send the Savvy Politician also to honor both of them? Yeah. Everyone might as well just take court games out of their deck and just have 37 cards. Alright, so yeah, it looks like he doesn't have anything else. A little bit unfortunate. So Evan has a military left, so yeah. I mean, Contra District is definitely pretty frustrating. Yeah, you don't care about Manicured Garden at all. Okay, I mean, like I understand that he's frustrated and it's definitely a really annoying card, but I don't think now is really the time to be complaining about it. Like, it is what it is. You just gotta finish the game. Yeah, if you're just swinging with only scout just to scout, then you just go to face down province, definitely. Yeah, Fate Worse Than Death, that is also an annoying card. Yeah, like obviously he's not breaking it. It's possible that Conjo District is just tilting him a little bit and he's making some mistakes. Yeah, Hidden Moon Dojo is definitely stronger than Conjo. That card is really insane. But yeah, I definitely think that last attack from Crane was a mistake there. And Evan actually chose not to attack there. He didn't want to risk hitting like a Feast or Famine or something. But yeah, Evan is in a pretty good position now to just choke out this game, basically. Triple Master? Ooh. Yeah, 3 Master Gisei Toshi in play. So he can now use that ability on 3 different rings each turn, which is pretty crazy. Like, Acecase is just in such a bad spot right now. His whole deck is events, and he just, like, can't play any of them, basically. And then this Conjo is just going to be online every turn, pretty much. Can you Conjo your own character? Yes, you can. I've actually seen someone do that before in a tournament. It's just choose a participating character. So, you know, if you're attacking Feast or Famine and you don't want to break it, yeah, just use Conjo. So, every character on Evan's board now has to choose a ring for its ability. He's going to use the Masters on Water, Void, and Earth. And then the Dreamers, let's see where those go. Ooh, they both get used on water. Interesting. So Evan is first player here. Yeah, it looks like he's just going to go all in with these Dreamers on a water attack here. Ooh, finds Magistrate Station. That is potentially good. Unless Acecase drew a Way of the Crane, then it could be a little bit bad, but as long as he can break this, yeah. Definitely a lucky hit there for Evan. So, ooh, okay. So he actually is just not going to defend this. Um, yeah, that's fair, I guess. That does mean that the Watering will bow the Whisper, it looks like. Alright, that was military, so even if he defended, he wouldn't have been able to prevent the break, probably. Crane is going to try for a firing again. This time he's going at a face-down province. Ooh, finds meditations. So, lucky hit there. He took a 50-50 essentially. This is political, so ooh, we actually see no defense. Is this going to be another display power? If he has, ooh, it is display of power, wow. I was going to say if Crane has a way to honor the politician, then, and also has the third voice of honor, then that could get canceled, but looks like he didn't have it. So now maybe Evan attacks with, I think you probably just attack with one character, and then if you hit feast you can just move home. Although the other one is shameful, right? Like either way that's just bad. You could just wait till next turn, I guess, but that doesn't feel great either. Looks like he's just gonna go for it though. Let's see what he finds. Ooh, he does find Feast or Famine. So this is like, this is gonna break now, right? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the Void Ring. You could have gone Earth to take the Fate and then discard a card. You could have also gone Air since he's only at 5 honor, although I'm sure he's not that worried about honor. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you lose a character here, but it's not really the end of the world. If he has another Finger of Jade for his Honored Master, I would probably play that here. And you actually can't take it off of this Master because then he just gets it back with Embrace. I mean, you can still, but it's not as good. Ooh, he doesn't have another Finger, it looks like. So he will get to take the Fate off of that 2 Fate Master there. But yeah, again, Evan is just so far ahead here that it probably just won't matter. Yeah, if you had like a political rival, then that would have been good to play that there to take the 2 Fate. But it looks like he didn't have it. Ooh. Evan is going to play Karmic Twist to move the Fate from the Ethereal Dreamer to the Master of Gisei Toshi. That's pretty good. Yeah, 2 Fate Politician isn't really that great, that's true. Yeah, that Karmic Twist was pretty strong. So Phoenix attacks into Upholding Authority. Oh, he's running the Forest under his Stronghold, I guess, because he doesn't have Shameful in the row. We see no defense. And he's just going to Conjure, I guess. Oh, no, he's going to play Fine Katana, actually. He's going to try and make acecase break this. Interesting. For sure flips Tadaka next turn. I mean, it doesn't even matter, right? Like, he just has 3 Master of Gisei Toshi. Who needs Tadaka? Acecase can't play any events anyway. So that is going to be the break. Let's see. It's a 17 card hand from Acecase here, so yeah, let's see what he can discard here. If you see like any conflict characters, you can probably just discard those. Yeah, discarding Let Go is good as well, since he could play those outside of the conflict. So we see 2 Admit Defeat, 2 Assassinate, Censure. Ooh, he discards both political rivals. So yeah, acecase actually had a political rival there, but didn't play it for the 2 Fate Steal. That is probably a mistake. Core Games, For Shame, 2 Let Go, 2 Fury, 2 Rival. Yeah, so his hand was really good. It's just that he can't actually play any cards because of these masters. Rival would have been twisted, yeah, but then he can't twist to his master, right? Yeah, Fumiki is, you could do that as well. Like, that's better than a politician, right? We see double Let Go on the Embrace the Voids to prevent Evan from getting 2 more Fate here. Does Evan have Assassinate? No, he does not have Assassinate in his deck. Yeah, I mean, he had 10 Fate that turn. I'm actually a little bit unsure why he didn't play at least one of those rivals, right? I don't know. We see, we see another politician, so all 3 politicians in play now. He finds a guest of honor as well, so he can at least turn off his opponent's events as well as his own, since the masters will turn his off. Adept of the Waves. I was thinking maybe you play Atsuko here and just go all in Void and just break the stronghold. What is the stronghold? Let me check. It is Entrenched Position. They're both going to bid 2. We do see that guest spot with 2 Fate here, as well as the Shizue. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he didn't buy Atsuko. I guess with the Adept of the Waves, he can covert the Guest of Honor, and that way he can play like a double Storm or something if he has one in his hand. He could have a triple Storm. Yeah, I mean, he's discarded 1 Cloud, but there's a very good chance that he has another one. Plus, acecase just kind of wasted both of his Let Goes. So, ooh, Artisan Academy finds a Censure. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he should have probably saved at least 1 Let Go. Yeah, like he spent those Let Goes to make Evan have 2 less Fate this turn. We see Test of Skill that's going to find a Way of the Crane and a Fury. Way of the Crane, ooh. So he can do a triple chain on these politicians here. And it looks like, yep, there it is. Way of the Crane, honor 4 Crane characters. Yeah, he does have the cloud, alright. So Savvy Politician is going to attack Meditations here, going for the Water Ring. Watering is pretty good. That denies the Adept of the Waves covert, and it also lets you bow a character here if you win. And the Ethereal Dreamer got used on the Watering as well. So yeah, definitely pretty strong. And Evan had a Feral Ningyo as well, so yeah. Definitely a really good play to take that Watering off the table there. He didn't really need to Cloud the Guest because he could just conjo it, but yeah, I don't know. So Evan's going to go for Earth here. That might be why he didn't play the Atsuko as well, actually, because he's second player, so he doesn't get the first choice of ring. Although if he did play her, then he would have been able to have either Void or Water, depending on what acecase didn't pick. No, it's entrenched position under the Stronghold. Of course, Crane does have a lot of political skill here. The Adept of the Waves will just get Strongholded, so he's probably not going to send that. Yeah, you could have played both Adept and Atsuko, that's true. So, political with skill 14. Defend with 13. Yeah, I think Evan has the win here. The only thing acecase can really do is play... He can't play any events, right? He can play that Fumiki. I think that's her name. But his Guest of Honor can be conjoed for a net of +4, so he'd be winning by 5 then. Yep. He goes ahead and does that. So he was winning by 5. If acecase plays the 3 skill character, then he's winning by 2. If he has Supernatural Storm in hand, then he just wins no matter what. Plays an Ornate Fan, so it is breaking now, so he does have to spend the conflict character. I think Evan has just won the game now, though, because Supernatural Storm is +5. And even if he has exactly both of his remaining Stewarts in hand, that's still not enough. So yeah, Evan just won the game. I'm like 99% sure that there's nothing Crane can do here, since he literally can't play 15 cards in his hand and he can't play like any of them. All Evan has to do is Storm and he just wins. He'll be at 20 skill, so then acecase would need exactly both political rivals, and it would still be exactly breaking. He has no other conflict characters left that give political buffs. Yep, so I think that is the Supernatural Storm. And that's going to be it. One Steward of Law, not enough. Does he have the third one? Ooh, he does. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. It's still exactly breaking here, and that is the last card that he can actually play. So yeah, that is going to be the game. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with the no attachment deck, I guess, is that decks like the Phoenix, where they just have Master and Tadaka, are just really, really tough to beat. Yeah, 3 Master of Gisei Toshi against 32 event deck. That's a little bit tough. But yeah, that's going to be the game. So Evan will advance to the top 16. He will play against another Crane player, depending on which one of them wins the other game. Yeah, triple master, definitely rough there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully we will be seeing the crab mirror tomorrow. Is it the crab mirror? Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. I don't think I've seen when. Oh no, Lingering Drama said when they were gonna play, but I can't remember when it was. It might have been Friday or this weekend maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you guys next time.